What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory today. First of all, want to explain where my mind's at with where we're at with the series and stuff, and just generally enjoying it. This isn't a, oh, I'm hating FIFA kind of thing. I mean, the gameplay is bad this year again. EA have done a good job of absolutely ruining it. But in general, I'm just liking playing FIFA. The objectives for me is obviously a real big important one. But Project Team of the Year, there's so much I want to do for Team of the Year. There's just not enough hours in the day for me to do it all, right? So the first thing that I really want to do is be able to play a draft or two a day and save those packs. Now that on its own is 1 to 2 hours of my day. If I already wasn't busy enough, that's 1 to 2 hours I don't really have. The other thing I want to do is make sure I invest in cards every day. We've cleared out everything we picked up before. I'm up to like 1.2 million coins almost now. Not quite as much profit as it seems there is, because there's a lot of stuff in the club still. A lot of silvers in the club and just a lot of players in general that I put in the club. And also I invested in a whole bunch of cards that A, haven't sold yet, and B, aren't selling because they haven't gone up in price because of the wrong SBCs. So I had a whole bunch of Higuains and then loads of these 84s and a few 85s. That once they sell, I'd actually would have made about 400k profit off of the last flip that I did, those 400 or so items, which is really nice. You know, it's a good trade-off. I sold a whole bunch of silvers for less than I should have done. And that is due to the fact of I needed to unlock other areas of the watch list to be able to get those players that had spiked out. And so I want to do that as well. I want to continue flipping cards every day. You know, today, like I've got 1.2 million coins or whatever. I want to go and put 200,000-300,000 coins into a card, hope it spikes tomorrow, sell it off and make some profit. But that in itself will take an hour or so, right? The buying and the selling process were an hour, so that's another hour gone. After that, I obviously want to play icon swaps. I want to play my champs games. I've got videos to make that requires me to play games, doing drafts and stuff like that. I want to play my rivals games and champs games. I think I said, though, I want to get the objectives done. I want to go and get that Balassi card. And so there's also a lot to do there. So before we even think about the next thing that we're going to be talking about today, in terms of what I want to do, there's just not enough hours in the day to do it all. Right? There's just not. I'm one man. There's only so much I can do. And so I've got to try and figure out the best workflow of doing it. And one thing that I was thinking about, and what we're going to attempt to figure out over the next sort of week here, is how we can use League SBCs to our advantage with an understanding that we're not going to make liquid coins initially from the actual League SBCs, but instead what we are going to make is long-term profit from not having to spend money on SBCs. So for example, we complete the Sudamericana SBC. I did it today for 40k, right? I spent 40,000 coins on players. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. Maybe I spent a little bit more because some stuff was like selling at the same time. Obviously, we already had some Sudamericana players in as well, which is what Bronze Pack Method like really helps with as well. But either way, we spent about 40,000 coins. Now, what you get back from the Sudamericana as an example in terms of cards, in terms of the tradable return, you will get an estimated like 40 to 45,000 coins in tradable cards back. In terms of untradable, you get 17 rare golds, 22 golds, 9 rare silvers, 10 silvers, 4 rare bronzes, and 6 bronzes, right? What you can do with that will allow you to make coins down the line. If your golds and rare golds go in other League SBCs, it saves you having to purchase them. If your silvers and rare silvers are Sudamericana or Libertadores cards, it saves you purchasing them. When Marquee Matchups shows up every Thursday and maybe other SBCs offer tradable packs, you'll have untradable players that you can constantly put in. And so the idea is to grind the League SBCs, make sure that we're banking our club constantly so that we can be successful everywhere else in the account for basically nothing, for free, for our time. And so that's what we're going to try and do here today. So obviously some of these packs are untradeable. I've completed the whole League SBC, the second time today actually that I've completed it. Obviously silvers are quite high in price anyway, but we're going to have a little look as to what we're going to make back for coins and whether or not it's going to be a true way or a good way of making any kind of coins back. So the idea is, going forwards, is when I get any tradable items, I list them and sell them, right? So I'm going to spend a long time over the next 3 or 4 days getting rid of everything that is tradable in my club. I mean, every gold player, every rare gold, every common gold, the lot. And so that what will happen, well, I want to keep League SBC cards, I beg your pardon. There's obviously not championships, but what will happen with the back of that is we should have a massive influx of coins, and then we should be filling our club up, of course, with these contracts that there's no point selling. The rare contracts we can sell. But yeah, we should be filling our club up with untradables to be able to use in future SBCs. That is the plan. Whether or not that plan comes to fruition, I don't know. We'll test it out. I'll try it with... Oh, I don't know if that actually sells or not. We'll test it out. I'll try it for a few days, 3 days, 4 days. I'm going to try all of the different League SBCs once over to see what the true value is. Because let's say we do the Syria A. Now, the Syria A, according to Footbin, is like 240, 250k or something like that, I think, right? Let me get onto it and have a look. The Syria A, according to Footbin, is 300k. Now, Footbin is never completely right? Not always, you know what I mean? There's quite a few times where Footbin is very, very wrong. But let's say it's 260k. If out of that 100k pack and all the other packs, you get more than 260,000 coins worth of cards that you will then use down the line, you're winning, right? Obviously, if you get loads of stuff that you're never ever going to use again, you're losing. But because of how many SBCs are in this game this year, you're always winning. You're always going to be able to take those cards and put them into another SBC that would give you tradable options. So that's what we're going to be looking at today and over the coming days. And today is the first part of that. Today is the I think this is the lib, the manager contract sell. I don't know when I'm going to have a time to actually sell manager contracts. These kits don't sell. And then the Syria goalkeeper will keep, because obviously we're gonna want to use him. So already that like saves a cost somewhere down the line. So it's basically it's similar, I suppose, to what we did before. Before, we used to get a player at the end of everything, right? We always used to get a player, and that would be where we would use that player in another SBC, and we'd go from there, right? This time around, I'm going to save him for the time being. It's too cheap. This time around, what we're going to do is hope that out of like the 45k pack that we open at the end, if we get like an 85 or 86 rated player out of that, that in itself is a big win, because we would have got an 83 or 84 rated player or 85 rated player anyway to use in another SBC somewhere else. So we're going to just try and like restructure the way we personally view and use the League SBC grind, and hope that we come out on top at the end of it, you know? That will be the plan. I'll keep that for the time being. I don't want to fill up my trade pile too much, because we've got a lot of packs to open. That was so many TIFOs. I've never seen so many TIFOs in a pack before. I believe it's all the silver packs are tradable and all the gold packs are untradable. If we can get any boards or walkouts or anything, that way, when Icon SBCs come out, if we've club stocked and we've got loads and loads and loads of untradable 87s, 88s, 89s that we picked up throughout the game because of what we're doing here, we'll be able to do the Icon SBCs whilst making potential profit through the League SBC grind, you know? And the profit is going to have to come from getting your money back or your money's worth from silver players and the few tradable golds that there are, because in some of them have like mixed players packs and premium player packs and things like that have gold cards that are tradable. But in general, there's not too much tradable. Oh, that guy looks like he's selling. Japanese goalkeeper, that's weird. He might not be selling, but and you can see now, because of the daily SBC today, silver players are just crazy expensive. You know, we're getting like 500, 600, maybe even 700, 800 coins for almost every single silver, which is a really, really, really good addition back. Which is very, very nice. And then this guy right here, maybe 400 or 500 for him as well. And then when we start opening the gold packs, obviously every time we get a duplicate, we'll start relisting the golds back up and turning our club into a full full untradeable club. And if my coins are going down and my club value is not going up, then it doesn't work. And if my club value is not going up, and my coins aren't, you know, if my club value is going up and my coins are going up as well, that's even better. And then what the idea for Project Team of the Year will be, because you're probably thinking like, well, how does this translate into Team of the Year? So the idea for this being in Team of the Year will literally be that we can start saving some packs per run, you know, so we get a 45k pack from this. If we could do this 2 times a day, which again, I don't know if we can do it 2 times a day. Again, maybe this is one of those things where it's like, I would love to do it 2 times a day. I'd love to grind the Lib or Sud or Syria 2 times a day. We could save those 100k packs. We could save the 45k packs. We could save the premium gold player packs. We could start saving a lot of the packs, especially if we've got a lot of duplicate untradables. You know, there's no point opening packs for duplicates that we're having to throw away. And if we do get any duplicate untradables, we're going to take Nick's no man left behind kind of mantra on, and we're just going to go and do whatever upgrade pack that is the best value at that moment in time for it. So right now the player picks are there. So if we get a duplicate untradable, I'll go and put it in a player pick, right? So that's basically the plan. So for Team of the Year, we should be able to have loads of packs saved. So these are the gold packs here. Now, as I say, I think some of these, I'm going to open them in order, apart from the prime gold. We're going to leave the prime gold till last. I think some of them are tradable and some of them aren't. We're going to get a rare gold out of this. This is where now we want to hit the boards. We want to hit the informs. We want to hit anything that will be useful for an SBC. And look at, there you go. Straight away, we have got a 10k card. So the whole, like, and even like a 2k card there, or 1.5 now, but straight away, this Bonucci is massive value for us. Even that Pellerano there will be useful for us. Oh my God, like all these consumables, we've got loads of expensive consumables there as well. I know we can't sell them. Now, in old League SBC, we would have banked off of a pack like this. I'd sell this for 3k. We'd sell this for maybe, what is this, 2k, almost 2k. This is 5k. Like, they're extinct on the market, the cam to centre mids. Centre mids cam is like 2k. We would have ended up making so many coins off of a pack like this before. Now we just save those coins. Now I don't have to buy a cam to centre mid. Now I don't have to buy a striker to centre forward, you know? So we're kind of, as I say, we're kind of like rethinking the way we kind of assign value through these packs. And so here are, yeah, see, this is where it's gonna come in nice. This is where I'm gonna end up trading my club. I'm not even gonna have to sell the player. So that Borrell here, Borrell and Kurzawa are duplicate untradables. So what we're gonna go and do is we're gonna go into the squad builder challenge section. We're gonna have a look at what the best thing to do would be. Now there's the daily SBC, which is this here for a rare gold pick, Borrell and Kurzawa. Was it a left back and a right back? Gold players, yeah, I mean, we can just use these, right? Now, I traded them over, so are they in the acquired ain't new? There's Borrell. There's Kurzawa. That's him done. That's the rare done. So we need one more gold player. So if we can get a, specifically an untradable goalkeeper from the French league. Yeah, we'll pop this guy in there. That gets some like chemistry there. Now we just need some silvers, right? One club, minimum 3. So we need one specific club. What have we got from French league? So he's untradable. He can go in. We are going to need someone from one club. I would prefer not to use. I would prefer not to use tradable players here. I would prefer to use players that I've got, like a left wing strikers and things like that. We've got Vanaken. We just got, oh, there you go. We've got, oh no, look at that. We have 2 from Zolta Wegerem and 2 from the other club there, which doesn't really help very much. Let's go and see if we've got any anyone at all. Chinese league, we've got 3 here. No. Norwegian league, no, that's 2 as well. Eredivisie, surely we've got 3 from the Eredivisie. Nope, wow. Finnish league, they have to be silver minimum as well, of course. Icons, we've got so many. Korean League, we can't use that guy. Mexican League. Damn, I don't have nearly as many untradeable silvers as I thought I did have. That doesn't work. Liga NOS. Nope. Nope. Maybe we're going to have to use a tradable player here or there. Obviously, this is the first time around. So eventually we'll get to a point where we'll be able to make it work. But because we've just started now, we're just trying to save this one player. And I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We're not going to be able to do it. We're most certainly not going to be able to do it. All right. Let's not be untradables. Let's go and use our Austrian league here. So we've got this club here, which we can use him and we can use the other guy. So I don't know what the club's called. Rapid VN. Right, so let's go and find our Rapid VN players. Have we got anyone here? Doesn't he like... There we go. He goes in. He goes in. He goes in. He goes in. Now, as long as we get chemistry, we're good now. Oh, same league, max 5. So he can come out. We just need a centre mid and a right back that work. Turkish league, we don't want to use. Irish league, all bronzes. South Africa, Polish league will be all right. Scottish league will be all right as well. Don't know if we're going to get the chemistry. We do get the chemistry. There we go. That was a bit of a ball ache, but you guys get the picture, right? Like, sure, you guys are not silly. Of course, you get the picture. And you know, at the end of the day, as we've sold 11 items there as well, so our coin balance is about to shoot up a little bit. Yeah, look at that, man. All those silvers, they're just banking for us. It's nice. Yeah, at the end of the day, we've got ourselves a 25k pack there, which is nice. Right, so a small Prime Election Players pack. We've now used Boro and Kozawa, which were obviously the reason why. At least we didn't actually throw a player away. So we're still winning in that regard. Right, the next pack. We've got one good player so far by way of Bonucci. We've got a few UCL players and obviously lots of players and consumables in general popped into the club. We get a duplicate Nakajima. Right. So glad. I'm so glad he's tradable. I don't know if I could have dealt with going and putting him in an SBC as well. Next up, this is not a rare gold. So any Libsud cards right here would be very welcome to save us coins for the next go around. There's none there. Bronzes, I mean, yeah, see this El Fundo guy. I don't think, I am going to go for a no man left behind kind of thing. But for the sake of today's video, because we're already almost 20 minutes in, I'm just going to skip through and lose him right there so that we can open these final packs. We don't get a walkout. We do get another board, though. Oh, it's a special card. It's an inform. There you go. It's another 10k player. Brazilian centre-back from Girondins de Bordeaux. It is Pablo. It's an 82 rated inform. Again, now Bonucci, now with him. That's 20k's worth of value that we've added into the club. A blue Piszczek as well. That's at least 20k's worth of value we've added into the club. And we haven't even got to the main pack yet, which is fantastic. Next up, we get no board. Could be a board. It's a blue, so it could be a board in here. Rare mixed players pack. Oh, no, it's just a mixed players pack. But we did get all three rares are golds. I think Borre is... Oh, he's not untradeable. That's nice. And then the bronzes. Again, the bronze untradables for now. We get some coins back because we can throw away the bronze tradables. We get the rare gold pack. Hopefully we can get something nice out of this. If we could pack one of these freeze cards, it'd be absolutely sensational, wouldn't it? Not a walkout. It's not a board. It's not a blue either, so it's really not a board. And then, what do we get? Cam Centre Forward and Engine. Some more consumables and stuff. We get Bauman, who is untradeable. We get Ramsey, who is untradeable. We get Romero, who is not untradeable. And we get the Russia badge. So it sucks to throw away 282s. But again, we're going to do it just for the sake of today's video. When I'm doing it on my own time, I'll make sure to take care of every single player. But for the sake of this video, we get the Prime Gold Players Pack. No walkout, no boards. Could be a board still. There's a blue there. So we could still have a special card or a board or something nice in here. And we get no board. We just get loads of duplicates. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. I'm just going to keep you informed on how it goes. what we do with it, although right now it looks like we're going to have a whole bunch more players again that we can't do all that much with. So I might go and put those guys in a player pick pack. I think I will. So what is it? It's Stark, Matic, and Maignan. Stark, Matic, and Maignan. And obviously, eventually, we could just put them in 2-player upgrade packs. And then even then, we can save the 2-player upgrade packs for Team of the Year. Do you know what I mean? Not that we expect to pack a Team of the Year out of them, but you never know. And get what you get, and you don't get upset. So we want the new players. We want Maignan, Matic, and Stark. And then we just want untradeable golds outside of that, but not from League SBCs. So he can go in, and not from leagues that generally do well. He can go in, and then we need silvers that are untradeable as well. And again, just not from like League SBCs or leagues that typically do well. So we'll do that. Do I need one more? I'm 1 gold short. I am 1 gold short. We need one more gold card here. Hour I don't really want to use. Italy 2. There we go. Now can we get the? Oh my god, what is happening to the players there? It's pretty weird, isn't it? Up there, there you go. And so we got a player pick pack here. So I know today's video is going to be a bit of a long one. I just kind of wanted to open those packs with you, show you guys the plan. So what we get out of this as well. It's just an 81 rated, but it's it's another player we didn't have. So we'll see how this develops over time. And for now, we're gonna go look at our Syria squad, play some Syria A games, maybe some more champs games. I don't know, but I'll be right back. Let's go and do our 1 league first owner Syria squad. It should be quite good. We've got a lot of good Syria players, especially that new Korea. I'm quite excited to use. I might go and get the Ansaldi loan, actually. I will go and get the Ansaldi loan. All right. We now have Ansaldi loan that we can use for these games. Let's go back into the squad and hit that build. So, what do we have? I know I have a couple of Chesneys. One blue, 1 gold. Could use the old Handanovic. Let's pop in Ansaldi at right back. What do we got at centre back? Koulibaly, and let's use Romero, man. Why on earth not? It's only friendlies at the end of the day. We'll use our red Mario Rui. Right mid, we got Hakimi. Oh yes, the 85. How he didn't get an upgrade, I don't know. In the midfield, let's use DePaul. Vidal as well. I like Vidal. Got a lot of love for Vidal, but I think I might have. Oh, I forgot about Delafeu. Might have a couple of other players there as well. Zlatan and Zapata can go in for now, but I know I'm going to be changing those guys out because we have got Correa. We've got Jose Callejon. I wonder about Jose Callejoff. You know what I mean? Bernardeschi. Not bad. Might put Rambo in, you know, just because ex-Arsenal and all. Would be quite nice. Get Bakayoko in. Let's get Malquit in. And so let's take out Zapata for Correa. I quite like this as a team. I'm not even going to bother with chem styles. I'll do tactics. But yeah, I'm not going to bother with chem styles. That's everybody on 10 chem. We only have 9. That's pretty weird. Everybody on 10 chem. Let's get into some gameplay and see how quickly we can get some wins. This guy's got his La Liga team. Koundé and Aidu. Red, what's his name? And Ansu Fati as well. Come on, Correa. Oh, he's got to score that one. There we go. Right, 1-0. Where's my rage quit? Got to stop sprinting so much in situations like that. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. I've read that. Oh, man. The red card as well was nonsense because I tackled him. He got the breakaway, and then I fouled him. No, that's not where I've aimed at. That's a joke, man. This offside nonsense, man. It's still here in the game. Going in. Let's go, baby. Jose Calais on. Boom. Let's go, Jose, baby. He's quit. There we go. Happy days. Nice win there. Jose Calais on with the big dubs there. Look at that. I had 10 men, man. This guy, if he just didn't play so defensive, he might have had a chance. Such a weird way to play. Here's a big problem, right? Here's a big problem with the game as well, yeah? See how this guy just has no chem styles on his players? You know why? Because he just doesn't care. Right? He just doesn't care. If this was FUT Champs, if there was a reason to play with a Bundesliga squad in FUT Champs, first of all, he wouldn't be using this squad. And second of all, he'd do his tactics. He'd put chem styles on. Listen, I don't have chem styles either. But it's another big problem with like the way the game is that in the friendlies mode, even though it's competitive because of skill-based matchmaking, people just don't care. So they don't want to do chem styles. They don't want to put chem styles on or anything like that. They will just do whatever the hell they want. And then if this guy goes a goal down, he'll back out. And that'll be that. He'll just move into the next game until he gets a win. Don't think I'm sitting here saying I hate friendlies or anything, because I don't. I just think that there needs to be an incentive to stay and play. Because even for sometimes, right? Sometimes it's like all you have to do is play games. Do you know what people do? They just sit there, they rubber band their controller and then just walk away. They don't even sit there and play it. This guy was about to quit. And now he obviously won't. Or maybe he still will. No, not like... Oh, I thought he was offside. Brah, 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 brah. Now this guy's going to quit. And there you go. Game over. And you know why he quit? Like I said, there is zero incentive for him to stay. He's getting dominated for possession. I'm smashing him for passing. He can barely get a touch of the ball. He doesn't need this game. Reduce FUT Champs to once a month. I would love it if FUT Champs got reduced either in games to just like 20 games or to like once a fortnight. Do you know what I mean? Giving that break. Make me want to play. Oh, damn it. And similarly, there is now no reason for me to play on with this game. You know what I mean? I don't need to play this game now. We're 17 minutes in. We're 2-0 down. I get nothing for staying. That's the thing. Maybe I get the win. Maybe I pull it back, right? But just generally speaking, I get nothing for staying in this game. See what I mean? Like now, 3-0, there's genuinely just no reason me playing on. I hate backing out of games. I really do. And here we go again. Just counter-attack City. And that's all the game is. It's oh, yeah, that, well, there you go. If my defender's not even getting that one, there's no point staying. There's no point staying. I don't know why people have this rose-tinted glasses, like thought or understanding of what monthly rewards were. Monthly rewards were shocking. I don't know why people think they were better. If you miss a week, or if you had a bad week of champs, you missed out on so many rewards. And you're getting players 3 or 4 weeks later. like, you know, the team of the week that came out last week, you wouldn't get until 3 weeks from now. That's terrible. It's a lovely goal. And that'd be game over. And once again, why is it game over? Because there's no incentive to stay. There's no incentive. So I did all right there. We went 6-1 with our Syria players and team and whatnot. That is our second icon swaps token done. It doesn't even feel really rewarding, you know? I don't even think it really felt rewarding at all. All right, guys, to end off today's Road to Glory video, we're up to the Syria icon swaps done now. That's 2 of the 5 online ones done. We've got 14 packs in store. I redid the Sudamericana again, just as a, you know, as what we're going through here. I have a feeling this might be a long video. But yeah, to end off with, guys, we've just got the Sud here. For tomorrow's video, I've got a few things I want to talk to you guys about, comments from the last few videos and stuff. Oh, that's a nice badge. I want to give you guys my thoughts on the best icon swaps kind of things to go for, what you can get out of the game for the best. And I also want to talk about this whole first goal quit kind of thing that people have got going on in icon swaps. But yeah, we'll get into that next video. You know, I was talking on stream about just literally just hypotheticals, and I was talking about how FIFA is, right? And FIFA is just not particularly the most enjoyable game to play right now, and it just makes me question and query ultimately why we actually play it. You know, it makes you think, why do you play it? Now, ooh, that's nice. Now I play FIFA because I love football. I think a lot of it is the same for a lot of you guys. And I think a lot of people play FIFA because they are scared that they will miss out on certain rewards or things like that. Now, by the way, guys, for what we're doing here for this lib grind or sud grind, I spent about, including the Argentinian squad, which was a little bit because of, you know, the rare Argentinians, specifically the defenders, are quite expensive. I spent about 55,000 coins altogether. I mean, just off these first 2 silver packs alone, we're probably going to make 10k in sellables that we're selling, and then there's quite a considerable number of consumables and whatnot that aren't selling or we're storing for a better time to sell. So it is already, as a tradable option, looking like a good trade. You know, that one of the things that we wanted to do here today was to have a look as to whether or not, let's go, 5k badge, love that, was whether or not that Paris kit actually worth something. Wow. Yeah, it was whether or not grinding the League SBC was going to be worth it. Now, let's say we can make 50% back of our coin outlay on average from silvers or from tradable items. That's not even that bad, you know, because you can just make the other coins back. Now the problem is, well, not a problem. That's probably the absolute wrong thing to say. The consideration is that if this does become a popular method, if League SBCs are worthwhile doing and people do start to grind them again, what that's going to do is it's going to create a little situation where they go up in price, because the more people that do it, the more demand of the cards that there are, but the supply is obviously the same. So that will start to mean that bronze pack method will become more valuable, far more valuable. That silver pack method will start to have a crazy amount of value, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to have a look at you know, just keep monitoring the prices of each league, how it goes. Oh, look at that, 1,500 coins back as well. Yeah, just keep monitoring the price of each league, how it goes, what happens with it, whether or not it stays worth it. Because if like, let's say, let's just, again, put some hypotheticals in, right? Let's say you spend 60,000 coins doing the Sudamericana from scratch. And let's say you make 30,000 coins back. And I'm going to try and sell all of these. Oh, Gilmore's nice, isn't he? I'm going to try and sell all of these. I think I'll keep him for silver stars. Yeah, let's say you spend 30,000 coins. And let's say, no, sorry, beg your pardon. Let's say you spend 60,000 coins. And hypothetically, let's say you make 30,000 coins back, right? That obviously will mean that you're 30k negative, but the gold packs will give you more than 30k worth of untradables, so that as a net gain in your club, you're up, right? You're 30k coins down, but you're over 30k up. Now, how you work those coins and what those coins mean, what those untradables mean, that is entirely different to each person. Some of you guys might hate untradables and not be into it, and so therefore you won't do this. Some of you might love the untradable stuff and be like, wow, yeah, I get to fill out my club for objectives and things like that, and so this would be good for you. So let's say that that's the situation. That's not bad, right? Let's say now that it goes up to 90,000 coins for the League SBC. Let's just say it takes a 50% increase only. What the problem there is now you're 60,000 coins short, because you, even though you have to spend more, you make the same amount back, right? You don't make 45k back just because you know the 30 to 60k split was there. So if hypothetically you could spend 60k right now and you can make 30k back, and then you get the untradables on top of that, the selling power doesn't change because the market for general cards doesn't change. Obviously, if you hit a Sudamericana or Libertadores card, that specific or particular card will be more expensive, but your general silvers and general consumables and stuff won't be a different price, so it won't make any difference. And so the situation is that if the League SBCs go wildly high in price, your selling power is the same, so you just make the same coins back, and then it comes down to, once again, are you getting enough back from the untradables to warrant spending even more? And the more and more expensive that the SBCs get, the less and less value that you get from them, and so the less worth it they come. And I think right now there's a couple that are good value. Some of them are already terrible value because people think that they're good value. For example, the Syria, 300k for that is terrible. People are spending 300,000 coins for essentially an untradable 100k pack, plus all the other packs that are untradable. But you could just go and buy a 100k pack, and then it's tradable, and then you're winning, right? So I think that there's some of the boards, nice. So this is our first decent sized card from this grind. Is that Sandro? Oh, it's another Alex Tellez. I already have him untradable. That is so unfortunate. But yeah, ultimately, that's so unfortunate. Ultimately, he's untradable too. And then with Tellez, I'm going to discard him and get him out of quick sell. I'll get him out of quick sell recovery for an SBC, because I will do some of the SBCs. And this is the whole point, of this. If we could keep building out 84s, 85s and things like that Alex Tellez is a nice one to get, because he is worth 6,000 or 7,000 coins, which is a big portion of that 30k difference that we're missing as an 84 rated card. But of course, that's nice. Of course, since he's a duplicate, that's the problem. But once we get to a point where our club is stacked to the nines of untradables, we could have gone and just done an SBC with him, with all the other untradables, and been happy with it. What was that? That was an orange card. Mendy. Shame he's not in form anymore. But yeah, basically, if this method becomes super popular, what will happen is the actual grind of the League SBC itself will become less value, but the profit from bronze packs and silver packs will become more value, and that's where you end up getting your win. So we'd have to monitor that. So to end off with here, we've got 2 more packs. Other than Tellez, and now whatever this is, we haven't really got that much by way of return. But what I would say is that Carvajal. No, it's not. Oh, it's Jesus Navas. That's a really nice one for my first owner La Liga team. That is Zapata in there as well. Please be tradable. He's worth loads. Yes, let's go. Zapata as well, worth like 2k. He's untradeable. So that's an 83 and an 84 that I've actually thrown away. But yeah, so basically, we have gained way more than like 30k's worth of content to put back into the club. But of course, we have to consider the fact that it is untradeable. And so I hope this kind of gave you guys today a bit of perspective, I suppose, or an understanding, you know, of should I do the League SBCs? Are they value? What could, you know, can you get anything good out of them? Is it worth it anymore? And I know also just a few days ago, I was like, these just aren't worth it. And I think depending on, again, how much time you have in your club, how much time you have on the game, what you already have in your club, and what you want out of FIFA, I think these absolutely could be just a waste of time for a lot of people. But I also think that they could be extremely, extremely valuable for a lot of people. Now, what I will say is when I started, I've got some cards, those Higuain sold. So when I started, I had 1.177 million coins, basically. Obviously, a lot of those silvers haven't sold, but we've made a good chunk of coins back, which is fantastic. And we stored loads of stuff into the club and have loads of tradable silvers still in the club that we'll eventually sell too. So all in all, a net win. It took me about an hour to do it as well. I will refine how quick I can do it. But yeah, all in all, a net win. But that is going to be the end of the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.